is a suck. A major suck. I'll tell you why. We are in Brussels, Belgium. And first, actually, let me start with how we got here. Yesterday, we took our final scheduled train with Eurail. We were kind of excited. We're like, oh yay, last train, and it was just one direct train from Frankfurt to Brussels, and it was about 4.5 hours. So we get to the station, and it's not on the board, and we're like, what's up? So we asked someone, and for the first time ever with Eurail, the train is canceled. So we had to wait at the train station for a couple hours, and instead of getting there on one direct train, we ended up having to take 3 trains, and instead of getting there at 6:30, we got there at 10:30. So that sucked at first, but then on the way there, we were looking at buses to get to our Airbnb, and we noticed that at the time that we're getting in, there are no more bus lines that actually go to our Airbnb. So we were like, okay, I guess we're gonna have to take a taxi or an Uber. So we called up an Uber, copy and pasted the address from our Airbnb into the Uber app, and took the ride. So we arrive at the address, and then we go up to the house, and we're like, this doesn't really look at all like our Airbnb. So then we look at the phone, and then we realize that we have the exact same street address in the wrong district, naturally. And we're like, oh crap, okay, so we have to recall the Uber driver. So we type the new address into the Uber app, and then Uber says, sorry, we do not operate in this area. Okay. So we're like, okay, shoot. So we just called up a regular taxi service, which is far more expensive than Uber, which is why we took Uber in the first place. And we took another taxi, and that eventually got us to our Airbnb at 11:30, and it ended up costing $30 each between the 3 of us. Then, fast forward to today, the plan was for me and Ali to go to Amsterdam and go to Anne Frank's house, and then rent bikes and tour around Amsterdam for the first half of the day, and then come back to Brussels to meet Emma and tour around Brussels for the second half of the day. So we figured out the trains, figured out everything, all the complications the night before, and last night Ali was reading that you need to book your tickets online on the Anne Frank's website, but you can't do it until the day of. So we're like, it's a Sunday, it's probably gonna be pretty busy, we should probably get on there as soon as possible. You can buy the tickets as soon as the house opens. So literally as soon as it opened, Ellie was refreshing the website, waiting to be able to buy tickets, and it sells out before we can get a ticket. So we were like, well, there's not really much point to go to Amsterdam at this point. So we got off of the train at the next stop, came back to Brussels, and now we're here. So yes, today is just a suck. So now I guess we're just gonna do Brussels all day. I don't really know what we're gonna do, chocolate stuff, hopefully, because it's Belgium, but who knows? It's really cold outside. This makes it a little better, I guess. Okay, because of the fact that we're gonna be going to several chocolate shops today, we're gonna try to be conservative with our money because we want to buy everything. The game plan is to gather intel from each shop and then on our way back to the train station, actually do the purchasing so we can get the best deals. It's a smart way. It's a smart way to do it. There are so many chocolatiers on this street. Oh my goodness. Every single one we've gone to so far has been on the same street. It is extremely dangerous. Taking a lot of self-control right now not to buy everything. Okay. I think we've gathered enough intel. Now time to buy the chocolate. Bus run just hit a car and we're stopped now, and I don't really know what's happening, but just slammed to a stop. Whew, that was scary. I don't actually know what happened. I think the car right in front of us slammed to a stop, so we just smashed into the back of it. I don't really know. I don't think anybody was hurt besides some bumps and bruises. Thank God.
Besides me being thrown
besides
out.
Allie. Yeah, Allie was thrown forward pretty fast. She was thrown from right here to like falling over the ground there, almost down the stairs.
I hit that. I didn't even hit this one. I hit that one.
Oh wow.
That's not the one. I didn't hit this one.
Yeah.
I flung forward over this.
Alright, so another bus came and picked up most of us. More people are transferring, and the driver just drove away. I don't know why, but we're okay now. Okay, we are off the bus. Thank God. That second bus driver was more dangerous than the first, and the first got into a car accident, so that's saying something. Thankful that nobody was hurt. Wasn't that big of an accident. Scary stuff though. End this vlog on a slightly happier note. This is all the chocolate we got today. And before you go throwing your judgmental looks around, no, it is not all for us. Several of my family members love Belgian chocolate, and when I say several, I mean my mother. So we thought we'd surprise her and get her some very authentic chocolate. We really had the Belgian trifecta today. We had a kick-ass Belgian waffle. We have lots of Belgian chocolate, and we also have some very, very good Belgian beer. Because Belgians are also very talented brewers. We already had this one. Brussels actually turned out to be rather awesome. What started out as a rather crappy day turned into a wicked day. Our next location is Paris! Super excited. First time in France. I don't know why I said that, because every single country we visited has been my first time there as well. But I'm excited. Anyways, I'll see you guys in a few hundred miles. Can't actually get the cover on.